Okay, so today I'm going to attempt a lead code question. I haven't done lead code in what feels like forever, but it's only been like 5 months. It's only been like 5 months. Uh, I solved some easy questions, some medium questions, and I managed to solve one hard question. I had a 69% acceptance rate and 95 submissions in the past 1 year. So obviously, I'm not interview ready. I actually don't have any lead code question in mind, but I don't want to try solving some stuff to see if I still have any form of understanding on lead code. So let's just try this out. I think the wise thing would be to start with an easy question, but sometimes easy questions are difficult. So lead code easies can be difficult. So would you recommend your friends to try the new lead code library? I would not. Never. I wouldn't recommend lead code at all. So I mean there's three sum. I think the original two sum was a sliding window problem. But I have no idea what sliding windows mean anymore, so I can't take that route. Remove element. I feel like this would be too easy. Well, I think my eyes caught something. Okay, so I think we can do this one. I believe this is a question I've attempted before because of this circle. Yep, I've attempted this question because it doesn't have a green tick. It obviously means I didn't quite get it when I tried last time. So I'm gonna try again. Okay, so let's look at the question. Lead code question 3, longest substring without repeating characters. It's a medium question. Uh, so given a string S, find the length of the longest substring without duplicate characters. Okay, I mean, this is not very difficult. I don't know why it's a medium. And I actually don't know why I failed it before because it says attempted here. And actually, this is crazy. We are solving with other guys. There are a lot of people online, over 1,000 people are solving this question with me right now. And the question has an acceptance rate of 37%. Thanks to guys like me who just try and fail. Okay, so let's see. We have this string and we are told to find the longest non-repeating substring. A substring is a string in a string. So the answer here is ABC. Okay, we also have to find the length, and the length of ABC here was 3. They got ABC because if they touched A would be in the set ABC. So it's not a repeating substring. And I just said set, so I'm pretty sure we could probably use set. And I've also not used Python in a while because last time I used Python was before the summer break. I'm going to shift to Python. But Python is my preferred method of solving lead code, either Python or JavaScript. I prefer just doing it in Visual Studio Code because that's just me. I'm about to show you guys my secret stash of solved lead code questions that I keep in case I ever need them. So what I do with my solved lead code questions, I just add them to this code base. That's why I have so many solved lead code questions. So I don't have to always resolve. I can just read them. But I don't think reading will help me in this case. Okay, now let's reason this. If you got a string, I want to find the longest non-repeating substring. So we could iterate through the string. Actually, this sounds very simple. We could have a set, like a data set, a data structure called a set, right? Then we could iterate through the string and put every string we find in the set. Because sets only contain unique values. If we add a value that was previously in the set, the length of the set will not change. I believe that's how sets behave in Python. I'm not sure anymore. I believe that's how they behave. And I'm sure Python has sets. So if you just, for now, we can just put return 0 to stop the error from happening. Then we can create answer set. I believe this is the syntax for creating a set in Python. I have no idea. Set. Okay, set. How do you create set in Python? Let me search that real quick. So a set is used to store a collection of items with the following properties. Yeah, so no duplicate elements. if you try to insert the same item again, it overwrites the previous one. It is an unordered collection, which doesn't matter here. Okay, it uses hashing internally, and it is mutable, meaning we can increase the length. Okay, so you just create a set like this. Okay, so I was right. All right, fantastic. I believe, is there an append method? Okay, it's an add method. Okay, so let's go back to answer. So just create a set. Then we can get the length, set length. Let's, if you recall, the set length, and set that to 0, because currently the length of the set is 0. And what we can do is that anytime we add something to the list or set rather, if the length of the set doesn't change, then this is the longest non-repeating NON is the longest non-repeating set or substring. Okay, so answer sets. Okay, so for car, okay, for car in S, we can say we can add the character to the set. Attribute add is unknown. I don't believe this is a problem with the code, but it's most likely a problem with the IDE, because we checked the website. It said this is the right way to do it. So we'll see at the end. So adding the character to the set does not equal to. So if the length of the set does not equal to the answer set, then we increment the set length. Else, okay, we increment it by something, by 1. Else, out of the for loop here, then return the set length, which should work. Let's see. Let's go back to, okay. Okay, now let's run the code. This is the run button. They are saying dict object has an attribute add. So it appears that this is not how you define the set in Python. So I received the wrong info. Okay, you define it using the set keyword. Okay, my bad. Sets. Then let's run it again. Charging. Oh, I didn't submit, did I? Oh, I did submit. I didn't plan on submitting, but it's submitted anyway. So 160 over 997 test cases passed. So our solution is not total rubbish, but it failed here, meaning it's ineffective. So there's probably a logic problem somewhere. It outputted 2, and we expected 3. What is the question description? Oh my. So this is why it's a medium question. This is more like a substring. It's asking us for the longest non-repeated substring. So we're supposed to search the whole string. I didn't search the whole string. Okay. So what we're supposed to do is we are supposed to add. So I believe I kind of understand what's supposed to happen now. Okay, so let's go back to first. We change this to set. And because what we know now is that the question wants us to iterate through the whole string. What this does, it just iterates through the first part of the string and immediately finds a substring. It finds a value in the substring we already have. It just breaks. Rather, what we are supposed to have. How do we add something to a dict in Python? I don't remember. Is it update? Huh. Dot set? No? Add? Wow. I don't remember. I'm going to check the internet. How do we add to dictionaries in Python? Okay, so this is a dictionary. Oh wow, so you just index it. Okay, that's great. I can't believe I've forgotten all these things. Meanwhile, school resumes next semester. I mean, which is in like 11 days or something. Wow. How will I cope in class? So answer dict. Then what we can do here is we can join the values of the set. No, not set, and the answer set. So we get that to be the string. Then we can get the length of this to be its associated value. So join answer set. Then it won't break out of the loop. No, breaking out of the loop is not the right choice here, because say we were looking at a string like that looks like this. Maybe a string that looks like this. QWERCY. Maybe this was our string. Let's add some duplicate values. So if we started from the front and we got to E, if it saw this next E, it should go back to this value, to U, then start counting duplicates again till it finds E has a duplicate, goes back, checks from E, counts one, then moves forward, counts. So here the longest unique substring is ERTY. So that's the type of thing we're supposed to do. Which means I think this needs a double for loop. And we're supposed to go for each character in S. So for character in string, how do I do double for loop in Python? So I guess we could do it like this: for character in S, for rune in S. Okay, so we'll put a break here at this point. We break, and we also set the answer set to a new set. So rather than doing this, we can do answer set length, and we can do set length to 0 for the next set. Then we can loop through our answer dict, through the body of our answer dict, and get the max. Answer dict dot values dot I guess the method dot map. Okay, is it the method? Okay, so values returns an object providing view on these values. So we can just get the max of this. No, sorry, max is a function. Oh no. So let's go back. Right, back to the browser. And let's try this new thing that we did, which should work. Still the same mistake. Oh, this is crazy. I should have practiced. Okay, so I think now it's my lack of understanding of for loops in Python that's causing this. Okay, for character in, let's go index, comma character in enumerate. Let the rune walk through a slice of the string. So from the index we're currently in to the end, and this should be for character in. Okay. This is for rune. Okay, rune. Okay, so I believe I may have a working solution at this point. Let's test it out. Okay, so all 3 test cases were accepted. And now let's submit. It may not work, but I feel like it should work. Let's see. Wrong answer. Damn. Runtime error. Max arg is an empty sequence. Oh, I was given an empty string. Oh, this is just a terrible test case and very unfair. It will make sense. So, I mean, the solution for this is simple. We can say something like if s is equal to none. Okay, let's say it's equal to the empty string. Or rather, we can say if not s. I believe this is possible. We can just break. Not break. Return. We can return 0 in this case. And we can try this test case also. I believe there's a way you can impute the test case. So we can just pass an empty string. Then try this. Yeah, so that worked. Now let's submit again. Runtime error again. Now it gave us a space. And I failed on test case 4. Means the first version of the code was actually more correct because of how we handled things. Because here it looks like the dict contains seemingly nothing. What does it want? What kind of answer does it want for something like a space? Do we consider a space a unique character? I mean, if you think about it, the space character is technically a single unique character. A group of spaces are just more... Okay, a group of spaces would no longer be a group of unique characters. So we could say, or s is equal to like space. But I think those were incorrect. So rather than going with this, we can say something like, and actually this is not the right way of doing this. It's supposed to be handled in code, but I don't think I have that patience today. Else, no, elif in this case. Elif s is equal to space. Return, because I believe this is indeed a case with the unique value. But I think it's still fail, because this is not how you handle edge cases. Another runtime error. Fantastic. Output limit exceeded. Okay, I printed something. Oh, look at the kind of thing they even put in there. Look at the test case. What is this madness? Isn't this absolute insanity? This is crazy. I'm copying this for sure. So this was one of their test cases. Nah, this is just insane. Nah. I guess that's why algorithms have to be all purpose, I guess. Nah. Nah, that is crazy. Let's try this again. Submit. Oh, no runtime errors. No runtime errors. Just tell me I got it. Tell me I got it. Output limit exceeded again. Oh, accepted. Beats 5% of users. Oh, so I finally got it. But it beats only 5% of users. Oh, this is actually my lowest for complexity that I've ever gotten. Oh, my God. Okay, so I believe I should at least explain my very ineffective solution. Wow. Why though? This is too funny. This is my most ineffective one yet. Okay, so let me at least explain the code and give myself a grade at the end. Man, 5%. I mean, that means people are at least slower than me. Also means I have to step up my LeetCode game. I've never had something like this before. Is my code really that bad? It works though, which is great. Even the memory usage is too high, which makes sense because I have like a bunch of stuff. Maybe this is a sliding window question, now that I think about it. It probably is. And we didn't use sliding window. Okay, so let me explain the code and how it works. Alright, so this very ineffective piece of code is actually quite simple. So I think I said this previously. We have to do a double for loop for things like Q, W, E, E, R, T, Y. So if we start with Q, we would go Q, W, E, then we'll see another E. We notice that, okay, the longest unique substring for this is the first three. Then we move to the next word, which is W. We go W, E, E. We see there are just three again. Then we move to E. Then we do E, E. We see O. There's a duplicate. We move to the next E and we go R, T, Y, that's how we know there's no duplicate here. So the longest non-repeated substring here is 4. That's basically what this code does. Yeah, that's just entirely what this code does. But I guess it's very ineffective. So I'll probably look at how to improve it. Anyway, for my first LeetCode question in like 5 months and a medium question, although we had a terrible score, it was still technically correct. So let's give ourselves a 2/10. Yeah, thanks for programming with me and let me get better in LeetCode. It's been a very long time. Thank you for your day. Leave a like, subscribe, and talk about my skill issues in the comment section.